Check 1, 2, there we go. We're going to jump over here to what we call the jaws of steel. What I'm going to do is take my hand, slam it through all 4 of these boards, and we're going to try to break them faster than that big old chunk of steel comes slamming down and tries to smash my fingers. You guys in true Team Rock fashion, we're always trying to heat things up. So if you guys are ready, let's make some noise! That was not even nice. Hey, everybody here knows that boards break easier than bricks, right? Well, some of you don't. This just became an educational show. Who knew? You guys, we're going to have my man Cody here take this 1x12 white pine. He's going to lay it directly on top of that concrete patio slab, and then he is going to hit that board as hard as he can. He is going to try to break only the brick, but not the board. So if you guys are ready to see him do it, show him some love here in Pennsylvania. Let's make some noise for him! And then let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, we're going to need some help, we could, please. I'd like to have a young lady who's about this tall that'd like to be a part of our show. If you are wearing a Nirvana shirt, that would work just fine. Everybody look down and see if you have a Nirvana shirt on. We done picked you out before the show. You guys give her a round of applause. She doesn't look very excited. That's the best part. Come on, no, come on up here. I know it's the first show. Nobody knows what to do. Run all the way around there. Come through our little opening in our fence and come right up our stage. How are you? Good. What's your name? Sarah? That's correct. Great job. You got the first part out of the way. Here's what you stand on that red X, if you would, please. Very good. Now, Sarah, do you golf at all? No? Do you know what golfing is? You do? Okay, good. We're going to start with that, all right? You see, today we decided it was a beautiful day and we wanted to go golfing here at Team Rock, but we did not have time to go to the golf course, so we decided to make our own right here. So your job on this golf outing is really quite simple. You see, when you go golfing with us, you get in your golf cart, you go driving all the way down that green grass until you get to this little thing they call the tee box. Once you get to the tee box, you got to bend over and put your tee in the ground, right? No, that's you. Stay there. Because then we're going to take the golf ball and we're going to place it directly on top of the tee. You know what happens next? You got to grab your golf club, and luckily for ours is the big old driver. You see how tall he is? That's right, and he's going to take and throw his body and try to nail this thing all the way up there by the tool shop. Now, I got to be honest, when you go golfing, then when you hit that golf ball, it goes flying all the way down the fairway. You know what else goes flying all the way down the fairway? The tee. That's why we do it. You guys, before we do this stunt, I want you to know we understand this is an extremely dangerous stunt. And we do take every precaution necessary to make sure that we stay safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get down lower than her. That way if he kicks her in the head, she'll fly right over top of me. I will be just fine. The show will go on as planned. Hey, but good luck to you, though. You guys ready to see us do this? Put those hands together. Let's make some noise for her. And here it comes. You got only one job to do. Don't move. You promise you can do that and you won't move at all? You promise to get as close to her head as possible? Yeah, that's what they want to see. You guys ready for this? All right, make some noise! That's pretty close. You guys give them a big round of applause. How about a round of applause for our volunteer? You can have that as a souvenir. We'll autograph that at the end of the show. You guys give them a round of applause, please. Y'all ready for a little flipping action? Hey, you got fans here. The last fair we were at, they never cheered when we said that. We were starting to think they don't like Jim. Well, if you guys are ready, make some noise! On this next one, we're going to get our big man Cody down in front. And we're going to ask him to do a move that was made famous by Bruce Lee. The move was called the 3-inch punch, in which Bruce Lee would thrust his body weight forward a mere 3 inches. And he would hit a guy in the chest. That guy would go flying clear back and land on his backside. But I want you to know the chest cavity is actually pretty soft. But that concrete right there, I can assure you, is not. So if you guys are ready to see us, make some noise for our man! How about that? Give him a round of applause! Yo, we're going to need some help on this next one, if I could, please. I'd like to have 3 little people that'd like to be a part of our show. The rowdier you are, the better chance you got of coming up. I got a rowdy guy here in the orange shirt. I got a little girl here in the pink shirt. She's already coming up, and I need one more. A kid in the gray shirt. That's where at. Oh, dude, jumping up and down. Thank you, Sophia, and go so rowdy. Come on up here. You can go either direction. We don't mind. Hey, perfect. Check this out. We got an orange shirt. That's exactly what we're looking for. You see, guys, what we're going to do, come on up, man. You get up that steep ramp. There we go. Get right down there beside him, or beside her, right on what we call the tornado drill position. You guys, we were just in Newport, Pennsylvania. The first day we were there, I told everybody, I want you to get down in tornado drill position. And they all looked at me like I was an idiot. So then I asked the crowd, I said, do you all have tornadoes around here? They said, no. Yeah, 2 days later, we were in a tornado warning at that fair. They all lied to me. We got these guys down here what we call our landing zone, because once in a while we come down from the sky and it kind of hurts. So we just want to say, if this is your child, thank you so much for being here for us and keeping us safe. We appreciate that. Well, if you guys are ready to see our guys fly, put your hands together. Show off. This is a breaking show. You can't just... No, I did not take it away. Y'all want to make him do it again, don't you? Give him some encouragement! Now, this next one, I want y'all to know, you guys get to decide how high the board is in the air. The louder you are, the higher the board will go. You guys tell me where you want it. Whoa. You guys ready? Give them a big round of applause. How about a big round of applause for our volunteers? Thank you guys so much. You are a black belt in Taekwondo. You're hired. We need an extra person. You guys give her a round of applause. She's one of the Taekwondo people. How about that, huh? On this next time, we're going to get our big man Cody down top of these 2 stacks of bricks, and we're going to ask him to do 3 push-ups. On the 3rd push-up, we're going to ask him to break both stacks of concrete beneath his hands. Now, you guys, I want you to know that Cody likes to show off his muscles, and we only want him to do 3 of them. So you guys need to count each and every one he does until we hit 3, and then he'll have to break them. Now, we have you guys do that because he can't count. It's true. Well, you guys are ready, let's count these. Here we go. Now, this next one's a lot of fun because it goes way high in the air. So if you guys are ready, make some noise for Jim! Nope, don't applaud him. You see, he kicked the board but didn't break. Everybody always says, are those thin boards real? Yes, by golly, they are. So if you guys are ready, encourage him, let's do it! You guys give him a round of applause. What y'all don't know is if we break it that close to the bottom, that means that somebody's fingers got kicked too. Bye, guys. On this next time I'm going to do for you guys, I want you to know it was done in a movie. The movie was called Bloodsport, and it starred a very famous martial artist by the name of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now, if you've not seen the movie, let me explain what happens. You see, Jean-Claude Van Damme trains really hard to get in this big tournament. It's a big fight. But upon arriving there, the people that are putting the fight on, the promoters tell them they don't want him to be there. They actually ask him to leave. But one of the promoters says, you know what, if you're so good, prove it. So see that stack of bricks right there? If you're so good, break them. So Jean-Claude Van Damme gets behind the bricks. He gets all ready to go. And right before he hits, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Not all of them. Only the bottom one. Now, if you guys have seen this in the movie, I want you to know he hits that top brick, and the bottom one does break. But that is known as a little special effect in the movie industry called explosives. That's right, there's a charge in that bottom brick that made it go boom. You guys, this is physically possible, and there are 2 people that I know of in the entire world that will even attempt this stunt in front of a live audience because it hurts like crazy and it's extremely inconsistent. But the good news for you guys is, yeah, the fair here invited one of us here. You guys want to see it? Well, if you're ready, I want you to scream loud. Let's do it! Here we go! Now, if you guys are on the wings, you can't see it, but these guys right here are all pointing at one thing. Let me show you what they're pointing at. We did it! But we're going to mix them up on this next time. I'd like to have an adult male that'd like to be part of our show. If your husband is with you, feel free to volunteer him. That'd be just fine. How about you, sir, right here in the Hollister shirt? Would you help us out, please? That's what you get for sitting in the front row. Hey, you look like you got a pager on you. Does that mean that if something goes wrong in this stunt, you can get a hold of somebody to come really fast? All right, good. Come on over. Here's what I'd like to have you do. I'd like to have you sit right there on that white X, if you would, please, right on your butt, facing this way over here towards our sound tech. Slide this way just a hair. Perfect. Now what I want you to do is I want you to lay down right where you're at. Very good. Put your knees in the air and your feet flat on the ground. We're going to widen them out just a little bit like this. Don't move. You guys, on this next stunt, we're going to send our man flying through the air. And we're going to ask him to break a board all the way up here. But before he lands on the ground, we're going to ask him to slam his foot down. Yep, through that board right there. You look a little bit nervous. Would you prefer if you had a blindfold? He's good. Okay, then you wear it. Well, I offered it first. Now here's what I need you to do, because you're shaking, the board won't stay on there. So I want you to take your thumb and your finger, pinch that corner, take your other thumb and finger, pinch that corner right there. Now I want you to be aware that if Caleb flies about this much too far on this one, I'm pretty sure a Band-Aid ain't gonna fix that. You guys ready to see us do this? Make some noise for Caleb! There you are, sir. Thank you very much for coming to be a part of our show. There is nobody more excited that went well than that guy right there. Y'all ready for a little backflip action? You want him to go big and tall? Make some noise! On this next set, we're going to bring up our big man, and we're going to ask him to go to the air and do the splits and break 2 boards at the same time. But we're not going to do it down low, because that is way too easy for him. We're going to make him go all the way up. So if you guys are ready, make some noise for Caleb! Now I'm guessing at some point in time in your life, this has probably happened to you. So you go to the refrigerator, grab that ice cold Pepsi that you've been thinking about on a hot afternoon like today, and you grab the top of that soda can and you pull up on it. The darn thing rips, but it doesn't actually open the can. You know what that happened to you? So then what do? You go over to the knife drawer, right? Just for whatever reason that makes sense. You take that knife, you start jabbing at it like this. You guys do not use a knife to open a, I almost said pop can. Yeah, we're from the Midwest. Yeah, we say pop. Y'all say soda. And last week when we were at Newport, you know what the guy told me? He said, sir, you cannot drink a sound. That makes sense, I guess. So you gotta take that soda can, you turn it sideways like this. You lay it right on top of your kitchen counter at home. Hey guys, this is the important part. After you've got it laid down, you gotta reach your hand really high in the air like this. That way everybody in the audience knows where you're at. And then you simply, at the end of it, where are you going? And then you drink it. Would that be pretty cool if I could do that? I'm sorry, y'all, for the squelching. We must have another mic interfering with ours. Would you do me a favor? I want to make sure everybody knows this is not a magic trick. So I want you to take this can right here. I want you to check it out. You can shake it up. You can do anything you want to it. Just don't open it and don't drink it, because it's mine. You want to give it a check over? You guys, as he's checking this all up, hey, if you shake it too much, it does get all over me, you know? Oh, he's so nice. He goes, I didn't, sir. You guys, we have a really cool announcement to make. Because we are Team USA, we have the privilege of serving free Pepsi at every single one of our shows anywhere in the United States. How cool is that? Absolutely. So let me explain how this works. If you guys are thirsty, we want to invite y'all to come on up. Now, don't trample each other. We have plenty to go around. If you're thirsty, we're going to start a line about right here. And we're going to go right along this fence. And then once you're in line, all you got to do is get out like this and go. And then I will do my best to serve each and every one of you. So if you guys want to have some fun together, come on down, let's do this. We got any kids that are brave? Come on up. Yeah, run all the way up here. Here we go. Here they come. Right there, start right there. Get down like this and go. Ah! Face this way. You guys, all you gotta do is count me down. Here we go. 5, 4. Hey, you're welcome. Hey, if you guys get thirsty later, just go like this. There's nothing like a good cold Pepsi in the middle of the show, though. You You guys, on this next one, this is probably my favorite one to do, because what I'm going to do is have Cody lay down here in front of you guys, right on those blue mats. And we're going to do a stunt that just shows just how tough he is. We're going to take this towel, we're going to lay it directly on top of his stomach. And then I'm going to take this stack of bricks right here, we're going to lay them right on top of that. Now we just use a towel to protect the shirt. Very good. And then I'm going to do my favorite part. Yeah, I'm going to hit him with a sledgehammer. You guys want to see it? Hey, some of these people actually like you. Usually if I ask that, everybody's like, yeah, hit him. You guys, we're going to take one practice swing and that. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. Yep. Just in case. Oh, he ain't that tough. Well, you guys are ready. I'm going to take one practice swing and then I'm going to slam him. Y'all ready? Here we go. 1, 2. How about I give him a round of applause? We're going to need one more helper as we get ready to bring this show to a close, but the person I'm looking for will generally not volunteer themselves, so let me tell you who I want. I'm looking for the biggest, the strongest, the toughest dude in the entire audience, the one with the biggest guns. So if you got one of these great big guys by, show me where they're at. Get really obnoxious, point them out. Yep. Front row, oh, he's even advertising, check that out, he ain't got no sleeves. He's like, check these things out. Would you help us out, sir? Yeah, you, come on up. You guys give him a round of applause. We'll open our little gate. Come on in. No, down here. Yeah, come all the way over here. How are you, by the way? Good. Hey, do you have any money on you? Not much. Are you married? You're not, and you don't have much money? You got kids? Well, okay, that explains it. I get that. Hey, the reason I'm asking if you have any money is because last night our team got in here late. We got everything set up, and then we decided to go out to eat over here at the carnival. We went over to the corn dog stand, ordered some corn dogs and some other stuff that we're not supposed to eat. And then I tried to pay that guy at the corn dog stand right through that window the same way they pay us. That fella looked at me through that window and he said, I'm really sorry, sir, it came back declined. So here's what I want to do. I'd like to make a little friendly wager with you. I'd like to ask you to break as many bricks as you can break. And then I'm going to break as many bricks as I can break. And the person that breaks the least amount of bricks is going to buy me and my team supper. Being you don't have a lot of money, you got access to something? The guy's over here yelling, use the sledgehammer. Well, I'm guessing you're a little bit nervous about this, but I want to make sure it's a fair fight, so I'm actually going to help you do this. I'll walk you through the whole thing. At the end of this, we'll break a lot of bricks together, all right? So what I want you to do is step here behind these bricks like this. Place your feet shoulder width apart. Very good. Now I want you to take your hands, place them behind your head just like this. Pull those elbows straight back as hard as you can and really stretch out those pectoral muscles. You guys, I want you to know it takes a lot of upper body strength, but you know the part that nobody ever thinks about? It's actually your abdominal muscles and your lower back muscles, because that's really where all your torque comes from. So we're going to add one more stretch to it, so I want you to lean all the way down. Really get a good stretch like that. And as promised, I'm going to step in here and I'm going to help you get all the rest. Hey! Hold on a minute. Where's this your kid over here? I was saying I need the biggest, the strongest, the toughest dude in the entire audience. What happened to toughest? How many of you guys don't think he could really break one brick? Raise your hand. Make some noise. How about 2? How about 3? How about 4? How many of y'all are going to keep cheering until I shut up? Thanks a lot. Well, so when you want to see you break some bricks, we're not going to ask you to use your head, and we're not even going to make you use your hands. We're going to give you a little helper that we call the Louisville Slugger. This spot right here is made of solid wood, and that right there is solid concrete. If you do not hold on to this bat as hard as you can when you swing this thing, this back can go like this, and you're going to go like this, and that's your guys' cue to laugh at him. That's right, I want you to know, see this nice young man right there in the front row? If you do not hold on to this bat as hard as you can when you swing this thing, this bat may go all the way out there like that. And one of them might leave here looking differently than they showed up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask you to squeeze this thing as hard as you can. I want you all to get involved by making a whole lot of noise. Give him lots of encouragement the same way you've encouraged us. And when you're ready, you get one shot at this. You guys ready? Let's make some noise for me. He's getting all warmed up. Oh! Did you even try very hard, sir? It's a live show. What do you expect? Well, you guys, give him a round of applause. He did get 2 of them. I guess that's good news for me. I usually have to get at least 6, otherwise I lose. The girl that was on our last show, she at least got 5. I'm just kidding. She got 6. All right, you guys, I only got to get 3 of them, and then we're all going out for ribeyes. Yo. Some of y'all clapping loud. You guys ready to see this? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey. No. Hey, y'all know if I use my hand, that really hurts, right? Well, thanks a lot. All right, I'll use my hand, but I want you all to know this is the only stunt in our entire show. You actually have to prepay to see it. If you were not here at the beginning of the show, that didn't make any sense at all. You guys ready? Hold on a minute. Now he's getting all ready to break, and he's all going like this, and I'm going like this, and you guys are going, woo! Now I'm getting ready to use my hand, and he's over here going like this, and you guys are going, I know the problem. You got to go like this. If you do that, they do this. There we go. All right. You guys, I want a big round of applause for our friend. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. You guys, give him a round of applause. Now, would you guys do me a favor? Keep an eye on him so he don't sneak off, because we want to make sure we settle up right after the show, right? Hey, guys, we're getting ready to set these things ablaze, and then we're going to break them. Y'all ready to see that? But before we do, we want you guys to know we're actually going to let you all break boards if you guys want to. That's right. At the end of our show, if you guys want to break boards at Team Rock, you can come up on the stage. We'll teach you how to do it. We'll keep you guys safe. You guys can break them. We'll autograph them, stamp them. If you really want a picture with us, make sure you have a good camera. We've been known to break them. We're not the best looking guys in the world. But as all we ask you guys, cover the cost of material. It's just a couple dollars, and you guys can get those right over here. So if you guys are ready, let's make some noise. We're going to set these ablaze. You guys know why we do fire at the end of the show? For the ribeyes. We got them ready, sir. Bring them over. You guys ready to see this? All you got to do is count us out. Here we go. 5, 4. Now, as you guys seen earlier, he is not very good with the hose, so I'm just going to forewarn you to stay back. We're experimenting with a hose because our fire extinguisher fire thing needs some fixing, so we're doing a hose thing today. You guys, we want to say you guys have been a lot of fun. We do want to let you know, if you guys like our show, we'd like to encourage you to go home and like us on Facebook at Team Rock Ministry. If you guys did not like our show, we'd like to simply invite you folks to just go home. That's all. Now, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks for coming to the show. Hope you guys had a great time. Enjoy the rest of the fair, you guys. God bless.